Now here, first formula is that cos hyperbolic x equals to e raised to x plus e raised to minus x upon 2. Okay. Before cos hyperbolic, okay, normally cos of x equals to what? E raised to, here I comes over here. E raised to I x plus e raised to minus I x upon 2I. Okay. Here also I come. But in cos hyperbolic x, okay, hyperbolic means what? It's hyperbolic. In hyperbola, so we remove all i's over here. In sin hyperbolic x also here, i's, all I removed. Okay. So cos hyperbolic is here, cos will come plus over here, sin will come over here, minus over here. Okay. But rest of the formulas, okay, all are same before hyperbola. But we need to be careful. Those terms which you have two sine terms, okay, means sine square, for example, over here. Okay. For example, we have those terms which you have sine square term or tan square term. Then in that term you have to change the sign. Okay, sine square term or tan square. As tan square means in the inside tan square you have sine by cos. Therefore, sine is there. Okay, sine means 1 by cosec also, cot also. Those terms which you have involve sine two times, okay, that you have to change the sign from the previous one. Okay, look at here, sine of x, hyperbolic x plus y is sine. In the previous one we have sine of a plus b is sine a cos b plus cos a sine b. Okay, here sine cos as well as cos sine are mixed, so we don't have to change anything. If it is plus, if it is minus, minus. Okay, now here cos here you will get it. Cos of a plus b is cos a cos b minus sine a sine b. Okay, here minus sine a sine b, but we have two sine over here, two sine, so that minus into minus become a plus over here. Okay, similarly, if it is plus, then if it is plus, then minus in the before hyperbolic over here. Therefore, it goes to plus, minus to minus in the hyperbolic function. Okay, similarly over here, what we have, tan of, before hyperbolic what we have, tan of a plus b is tan a plus tan b upon 1 minus tan a tan b. Okay, but in hyperbolic what we have two tan over here, one tan is here, one tan is over here, so you have to change the sign here. Okay, since it was plus, then we need to change, so it was minus, then we need to change plus over here. Okay, so for tan hyperbolic x plus y is tan hyperbolic x plus tan hyperbolic y upon 1 plus tan hyperbolic x into tan hyperbolic y. Similarly over here, so here we are changing with term. Okay, it was plus in the before hyperbolic, now hyperbolic is here minus over here. Okay, so all are same here. Tan hyperbolic 2x is 2 tan hyperbolic x upon 1 plus tan hyperbolic square x. Okay, now most important formula is over here. Okay, now cos hyperbolic 2x is, so before hyperbolic remember cos of 2x is 2 cos square x minus 1. Okay, since all are cos involved, we don't have to change any sign. Okay, now cos of 2x is what? Cos square x minus sin square x. Okay, but since we have sin square is involved, so that minus become a plus over here in the hyperbolic. Okay, in hyperbolic that become a plus. Now here also, what before hyperbolic what we have, 1 minus 2 sin square x. Okay, since hyperbolic is there, so that minus has to be changed. Okay, since sin and tan involved, those terms we need to change the sign. Okay, therefore here also minus become a plus. Now here remember cos square x plus sin square x was 1, but since before hyperbolic, okay, before hyperbolic, now since sin square involved is there, so in that part we need to change sign. Therefore cos square minus will come instead of plus, minus will come. Here 1, here plus tan square equals sec square, it was before. Okay, here since in a 10 term sin square is involved, therefore that sign also, here also size cos by sin. Okay, involved, here also involved. Those terms which involve sin square or tan square, change the term from the previous before hyperbolic. Okay, similarly this also. Okay, sin hyperbolic 3x equals to here, or here 3 sin hyperbolic 3x, sin hyperbolic x plus 4 sin cube x. Okay, here cos hyperbolic 3x is here also called cos. Okay, you don't have to do anything over here. This is same as before cos hyperbolic. Okay, cos of 3x equals to 4 cos hyperbolic cube x minus 3 cos hyperbolic x. Over here 10. Okay, involved here for here. Now this become plus. Then hyperbolic 3x equals to 3 tan hyperbolic x plus tan hyperbolic cube x upon 1 here plus will come here, okay. 1 plus 3 tan hyperbolic square x. Now here, as I told you before, what we need to be careful is what? All this you can prove, okay. Here all this, if you want to prove this, see, if you want to prove this, what you have to do is, instead of sin hyperbolic x, you can substitute here, all this substitute, solve it, you will get this, okay. All these terms you can prove with the help of these two, okay, sin, cos. All trigonometric functions can be reduced in terms of sin and cos, and you can prove left hand side equals to right hand side, okay. How to remember these hyperbolic functions? Those terms which you have sin square x or tan square x as well as cot square x or cosec square x, then you need to change the sign, okay. If it was minus, then plus, and then it was plus, then minus. You need to change all signs, okay. This is the rule you need to understand for hyperbolic functions.